We've had a number of clashes that have killed quite a few people on the border between Afghanistan and Pakistan. Once upon a time, there was a people called the Punjabi who lived along the banks of the Ganges River and the Indus River and in a low saddle of fertile land in between. But at one point, an invasion horde came through and converted some of the Punjabis' religion. And so the majority along the Ganges remained Hindu, and the minority over on the Indus became Muslim. And that saddle of land in between kind of got split down the middle. Time went by, and eventually the Brits came, as they tend to, and loaded everybody into the same political unit, because that's what the Brits do. And when the British Empire fell apart after World War II, and independent India now had to deal with the consequences of these different religious groups being under the same roof, and it was solved with a territorial divorce known locally as partition, in which independent Pakistan emerged from the old British Raj of India, giving birth to the two states that we now know today. That the Indians and the Pakistanis, especially the Punjabis, are all part of one family. And as we all know, family arguments are the worst. And so while it is still a multi-ethnic state with different religions and different ethnicities, the Punjabi Hindus have pretty much always been large and in charge. And I don't mean to suggest it is perfect, but for the most part, India has managed since partition with a surprising grace and has managed to keep their democracy mostly intact. Hasn't gone that way in Pakistan, because in Pakistan, while the Muslim Punjabis of Pakistan are the most powerful group in those numerous group, they're not a majority. They're somewhere between 40 and 50% of the population. They think that they should be in charge all the time, but they lack the numbers to achieve the sort of regular electoral victory that Punjabis in India can generate. So you get these bursts where they try democracy for a bit, then it gets a little too ratty with all the minorities. You get a military coup, because the military is pretty much controlled by the Muslim Punjabis. And so you have this in and out, and it's one of the many reasons why Pakistan is much less stable and has not grown economically nearly as much as India since partition.